And what I find is that most often, especially on sales calls, we are listening to respond, not to understand. If you haven't done it on sales calls, I know you've done it with like a partner, a child, a friend, right? We're just waiting for our turn to talk. I had been doing this work around like meditation and flexing my deep focus muscles and reading the books and doing the worksheets on active listening for years. And then I came across this research in Psychology Today about sharing your own story as not a practice of active listening, as a way to do it very badly. And it was just like a punch in the gut, because I had been working so hard and I was so intentional about becoming a better listener. So to find out that sharing my own story, trying to make it relatable, trying to show them that I understand is not actually a form of active listening was a tough one for me. But it makes sense, because not only am I not listening, I'm talking about myself if I'm sharing my own relatable story, even if I'm sharing a story in the voice of the customer, which is something we're going to talk about a bit later. By sharing our own relatable story, we are trying to skip the difficult work of understanding, of doing the listening and having the conversation and going deep to actually understand. We're trying to skip all of that hard work by just sharing a relatable story to prove to them that we understand. Like, we, or at least no sellers that I know, are like, I can't wait to just shove this product down a person's throat. You're like, oh, like I think I have something that can help this person. But when we jump into that problem solving mode, before we have taken the time to truly understand, before we have taken the time to make sure this person feels listened to, feels heard, feels seen, it just feels salesy to them, right? We are resisting the temptation to jump into that sales mode, which to us feels like a helper mode, to them feels like a hard sell position, too early.